here to discuss about the pressing issue of the water pollution at the KL River and also explore the potential solution to address this problem. We have already identified 5 key solutions by you guys. So the first of the solution is stricter enforcement of environmental regulation and public awareness campaigns, improved waste management system, and the high-tech water purification system, and also lastly the privatization of the river management. Each one of us will present and discuss this solution in details. So let's get started with Amirul.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. So I will start by discussing the first solution, which is strict enforcement of environmental regulation. So water pollution at KL River is often caused by industrial discharge and agricultural runoff. By enforcing strict regulation, we can significantly reduce the amount of pollutant entering our water bodies. However, this requires strong government action and cooperation from industry. It is affordable in terms of administrative costs and it can be scaled across regions. The main challenge is ensuring compliance and enforcement.
That is a good point, Bill. However, public awareness campaigns could be the other solution for the water pollution. Because educating the public about the causes and effects of water pollution can lead to better practices at the individual level. And this solution is highly affordable and accessible since education programs can be implemented through schools, community centers, and also via media socials. While it may not have an immediate large-scale impact, it is a crucial long-term change that and can complement other solutions.
I agree with Eva, but now let's look at the improved waste management system. So proper waste disposal and recycling can significantly reduce the pollutant that reach the water. So this requires investment in infrastructure, but it is highly scalable solution. So improved waste management system are accessible to urban population. So rural might face some challenges. So I think the cost can be medium to high, but it's depend on the scale of implementation. So but the long-term benefits are substantial.
That's great analysis too. Now let's talk about high technology water purification. The system are designed to remove harmful contaminants from water, so it will make it safe for people to drink and use it. This system uses advanced technology, which makes them very effective at cleaning water. With enough money and resources, this system can be built and scaled to serve a large population. Additionally, even if the systems are available, accessing them might be challenging in less developed areas due to lack of infrastructure or other logistic barriers.
I think you guys have already made your point very detailed, but I also have something to say about the privatization of river management. So this involves the handing over the management of the river to the private companies, and the idea is that private entities might manage the resources more efficiently. So however, this solution has mixed the affordability and scalability. The cost and effectiveness depend on the company's performance and the regulatory framework, and the public acceptance might be low to the concern about the profit and the accessibility for all of the river and also the company. So you guys have already provided a very good point of view. So let's have a short debate on the most controversial solution. So the most controversial solution I think is about Fiha's point. So Fiha, you mentioned about the high cost of the high-tech water purification system, right? So do you think the benefits outweighs the cost?
Indeed, over time, high technology water purification system ensure clean and safe water, which is essential for public health. The initial investment might be high, but the benefits are substantial and long-lasting. By focusing on securing funding and collaborating with other technology companies and research institutions, we can overcome these cost barriers and create sustainable solutions for two water efforts.
However, I disagree with you. So, while the technology is effective, we need a solution that can be implemented immediately and on a large scale. So, strict enforcement of regulation can bring about quicker and more widespread improvement in water quality. Is lead to a significant reduction in pollutant and entering water bodies. So, directly improving water quality and protecting aquatic ecosystem by holding the industry and individuals accountable. So strict regulation can deter harmful practice and promote more sustainable behavior. This enforcement also ensure better compliance with environmental standard, reducing the incidence of illegal dumping and untreated waste discharge. Furthermore, improved water quality contribute to public health by minimizing exposure to harmful contaminants and reducing waterborne disease. Strict regulation can also drive as industry develop cleaner technologies and responsible and process to meet regulatory requirements. Additionally, they can enhance public trust in government agency responsible for environmental protection and demonstrate a commitment to preserving natural resources for future generations.
But anyway, stricter regulations alone won't work if the people are aware of the importance of following them, right? So, public awareness campaigns are the one that I think the most crucial to ensure the compliance and foster a culture of environmental responsibility. Public awareness campaigns on water pollution have several advantages. One of them is the increase in knowledge and understanding, educating people about the causes and consequences of water pollution, as I mentioned before, and also it will lead to informed decision making of the people, of the public. And these campaigns can encourage behavioral change, motivating individuals and also communities to adopt environmentally friendly practices such as reducing pollutants and properly disposing of waste. Additionally, they foster community involvement, empowering people to take collective action to protect their local water resources. However, they also have disadvantages, which is including the potential of high cost and limited reach, especially in remote and underserved areas. And the effectiveness of such campaigns is often dependent on continuous effort and reinforcement. And there's a risk of information fatigue, where repeated messages may lose their impact over time.
Okay, if I has a point, so I think awareness campaigns are essential, but they need to be supported by visible action. So improving waste management system offers very key benefits. So if because it significantly can reduce the pollutant that entering the water bodies. So really, it's one of the primary resource of the water pollution. So this lead to long-term environmental benefits. So such as preservation of aquatic ecosystem and biodiversity. So enhance the waste management practice can also improve public health and by reducing exposure to harmful pollutants and potentially lowering camp cleanup costs over time. So furthermore, improved system can lead to economic benefits by creating jobs in waste management recycling industry.
That's actually a very good point too, and I personally also very agree with your point of view because it can reduce the amount of pollutant and also improve the public health of the community. But regarding the privatization, I think it actually could bring in efficiency and also expertise from the private sector, like I mentioned before. And however, we must also ensure the privatization process is transparent and the companies are held accountable for their actions, because the community can also watching the private sector how they will provide the help to the water pollution problem.
But privatization can also lead to the issues. Privatization means that private companies take control of water purification system. While this can lead to improvement in technology and efficiency, it also can create another issues. For example, private companies might prioritize the profits, leading to higher cost for consumer. This could make it difficult for poorer communication to afford clean water. To address this, we need to ensure that all communities, especially those underserved or disadvantaged, have equal access to clean water. This might involve to the government regulation or subsidy to keep water affordable and accessible for everyone.
These are all valid points as well. So it seems like a combination of all of our solutions. So this solution will tailor to the specific context, might be the best approach to our problem, which is the water pollution problem at the KL River. So now let's move to our conclusion. Thank you once again for your insightful contribution of your solution. So in this conclusion, we will need to summarize all of our solution. So each with its own merits and also challenge. First, stricter regulation and improved waste management seems to be the most scalable, while public awareness campaigns and are also the most accessible. So the high-tech purification system offer the high effectiveness, but also come with a very high cost. So next one will be the privatization remains the controversial with the mixed outcome. And also our next step is to combine this solution strategically to tackle with the water pollution at the KL River effectively. So any final thoughts from you guys?
Okay, I think combining strict regulation with public awareness campaign will be strong starting point.
Agreed. Because we should also look for funding opportunities to support waste management, right? Waste management improvements. Public awareness campaigns on water pollution are beneficial as they educate people about its causes and effects, as I mentioned before, and it will lead to informed decision and behavioral changes. They also encourage individuals and communities to adopt eco-friendly practices and foster community involvement to protect the local water resources. So overall, public awareness campaigns are effective tools for increasing understanding, changing behaviors, and promoting collective action to reduce the water pollution extent.
Yes, and ensure the waste management system can be useful to the community. So in conclusion, improve the waste management system or offer significant benefit by reducing water pollution, preserving ecosystem, and enhancing public health. So however, they also face like challenges like high insurance costs, ongoing expenses, and the need for the strong regulatory enforcement. So implementation can be taught in areas like with limited resources, but the long-term advantages make this efforts.
Obviously, all the solution is about the finding the right balance and ensuring community involvement.
So here comes to the conclusion of our all points. We'll accept that the stricter enforcement of environmental regulation, public awareness campaign, and also the improved waste management system will be our best solution of our problem, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now I will need to have your opinions on how can we implement these three solutions into our real life.
Okay. In my opinion, for strict enforcement of environmental regulation, so first we can advocate for stronger environmental regulation and their enforcement. And the second is we also can collaborate with governmental and non-governmental organizations to push for policy change.
In my opinion, for the public awareness campaigns, right, it can be implemented by launching the public awareness campaigns through social media, schools, and also the community centers. And other than that, government and NGO can organize events and activities to educate the people, the public, about the water pollution and conservation. And these activities can engage residents directly and highlight local water issues.
Okay, last but not least, I think investing in upgrading and building new waste management facility is the best way to implement the solution. Other than that, implementing the water disposal and recycling program will be one of the best way to solve this problem.
Great. Thank you all for your discussion. You guys have already provided a good solution and also the way to implement our best solution. So let's continue to work together on implementing this best solution and making a positive impact on our problem, which is the water pollution at the KL River. So thank you guys for today's discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Body, I'm an icon, man. I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her